He brings the changes of seasons and times. He installs and disposes kings. He gives wisdom to the wise and knowledge to those with discernment. He reveals deep and secret things. He knows what lies in the darkness, and light dwells with him. Daniel 2:21 through 22. In 332 BC, after besieging and conquering Tyre, Alexander continues south. He has, over the last several battles, been having a reoccurring dream. In this dream, a barefoot man dressed in a white turban, golden frontlet, an intricately designed vest with stones upon it, a blue robe with bells and pomegranates under the vest, and a white robe under the blue robe. This man tells him in his dreams that he would win his battle. As his armies come south, Alexander and his entourage reach a city set upon a few hills. Upon reaching a certain city, he saw a throng to greet him to ask for this city to be spared. Reaching closer to the city, he saw it was a group of the populace and what appeared to be rulers of the city. As he draws even closer, he dismounts and walks up to a certain man dressed in a white turban, gold frontlet, an intricately designed vest with stones upon it, a blue robe with bells and pomegranates under this vest, and a white robe under the blue robe. When Alexander bows face down to earth, his entourage thinks he has lost his kingly mind. As he stands up, a general close to him asked him how it came to pass that when all others bowed to him, he should bow to the high priest of the Jews. I did not adore him, but the God who has honored him with his high priesthood. For I saw this very person in a dream in this very habit when I was at Dios in Macedonia, who, when I was considering with myself how I might attain the dominion of Asia, exhorted me to make no delay, but boldly to pass over the sea here, for that he would conduct my army and would give me the dominion over the Persians. Whence it is that, having seen no other in that habit, and now seeing this person in it, and remembering that vision and that assertion which I had in my dream, I believe that I bring this army under the divine conduct, and shall therewith conquer Darius and destroy the power of the Persians, and that all things will succeed according to what is in my own mind. Over the course of his stay in Jerusalem, Alexander is shown the scroll of Daniel, and as he reads it, he reads of himself in Daniel 8:5-7. After being shown this, he not only gives the Judeans the right to practice their traditions and follow Torah, but he also himself has sacrifices sent back to the temple as he continues on his conquest and promised to protect the temple of Jerusalem. On Yom Kippur, every year from 371 BC to 332 BC, Kohen Hagadol Simeon has a vision of being led in and out of the Kodesh HaKodashim by a figure dressed in all white. On Yom Kippur, October 16th, 331 BC, the figure is seen wearing black and ushered him into the Kodesh HaKodashim only. During Sukkot, October 21st through October 27th, the high priest is ill. After serving 40 years, he passes around Tishri 22nd, October 28th, 331 BC, peacefully. After having conquered Mesopotamia, Babylon, and half of Persia at Arbela, and seizing $91 trillion at Susa, and amid a rebellion by King Agis III of Sparta, Alexander defeats the Persians at the Persian gates, burns the royal palace of Xerxes I, pursues Darius III, and appoints officers over various provinces. In a strange twist, Darius II is killed by the satrap Bessus of Bactria on July 17th. In February 323 BC, Alexander's army begins to mobilize toward Babylon. According to the historian Arian Nicodemia, the Babylonians advise him not to enter the city. However, if he is to enter the city, he is to enter through the west gate to symbolize a rise in his life. It has been conjectured that they tell him this as part of a ritual in which an alleged curse will fall upon a decoy instead of the real Alexander. While in Babylon, Alexander contracts what most likely is typhoid fever or malaria, as those were frequently diagnosed diseases at the time, around May 30th. He soon dies around June 10th or 11th. Here is the final conclusion. Now that you have heard everything, fear the Lord and keep his mitzvot. This is what being human is all about. For the Lord will bring to judgment everything we do, including every secret, whether good or bad. Ecclesiastes 12:13-14.